Hi, I'm Alex Ybarra. I represent the folks of the 13th Legislative District. So last week I was on TVW speaking with the chair of the Workforce and Post-Secondary Committee, and what we do in that particular committee is we try to improve the workforce. As we all know, after COVID hit, we have lost a lot of workers, a lot of folks retired, a lot of folks never came back to the workforce. So these particular bills, which are called compact bills, are contracts between the states, between Washington and Idaho, Washington and Oregon, so folks with a Washington state licensure can work in other states. For instance, if you live in Spokane, you can go to Idaho and work, or if you're in Vancouver, you can work in Portland and Oregon with your licensure from the state of Washington. Some of the compact bills that were passed were speech language therapist, mental health, behavioral health, and others, including dentistry. But for me, the most important, the one we're struggling with the most, is the nurse licensure, which is happening right now. There's some issues with trying to get that compact in place, and we're working with the nurses unions in order to make that happen. So the first cutoff we have at the legislature is called policy cutoff. So any bill that's a policy, not a financial bill, but a policy bill, has to go through all the committees before Friday the 17th, and so those bills have passed through or have not passed through, so they're considered dead. And so the bills that have passed through are going to their respective committees or to the floor for more action. So a lot of bills, of the 2,000 or so bills that went through the system, many have been cut down, and we're just working on the ones that made it through the system. Well, the biggest disappointment for me is that emergency powers that the governor still has. He's had them for years. He used them during COVID and made every decision on what happened with COVID with no inputs from the legislators. And as you all know, we are all voted in by the people to represent the people. And what happened is we were not asked to our opinion on what we should do with COVID in our districts. And the governor never asked, not once did he come and ask what was good for the 13th or any district across the state. He made his own decisions, and we're trying to put bills together in order for that to happen. But the other side of the aisle has decided not to hear those particular bills, and the governor will still continue with his emergency powers. Well, that's my update for the week. If you have any questions, please call, email about any legislative issues that are happening in our district, and I will be happy to answer your questions.